Hey, this is the Wiiviewer!
And the littlest Wiiviewer!
And we're gonna review...
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Tropical Freeze.
I don't think you should be sounding cold on the word tropical.
You're right, it's a Tropical Freeze. Like that?
Yes.
Now I'm gonna say this is the same review that we did for the Wii U, only with a little bit more explanations on the new character that you can play as. So when one of our voices change, you can probably guess that time has changed those voices. So did you ever play any of the Donkey Kong Country games for the SNES?
I don't remember much of it, but I think I did play it for the Virtual Console.
And then I know you played it for the Wii, the Donkey Kong Country Returns. And you played it for the 3DS.
And beat it.
Oh, that's right. Come on, might as well. It's like
101%.
Good job. I can honestly say that the only reason I beat Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii was due to that cheating system. Oh, you've died so many times? Here, let me do the level for you.
Oh, yeah.
So this game comes with a new character, Funky Kong.
He is immune to spikes, has a double jump, has a infinite, slow fall, though the horizontal momentum is terrible with that. He has 5 hearts, and is all around designed to be easy.
So this is basically an easy mode.
Yep, Funky Kong is the main addition of the easy mode, though if you choose not to play as him, all Kongs will have 3 hearts by default, as well as the items in shops are different, as in cheaper and more effective. Also in easy mode, if you fail enough times at a level, it will just unlock the next level for you. Though since you have to leave, all the collectibles you've collected go away automatically. The whole point of this easy mode is kind of redundant though, since the game already had a sort of built-in way to get through levels easier, was provided by Funky Kong himself in the original game.
Story is that these Vikings from the Snowmads come to Donkey Kong Island and freeze it somehow. The Donkey Kong gang, they're blown all the way to a faraway island, and they have to work their way back to Donkey Kong Island to get it back.
Do you ever wonder why they just didn't say, okay, this is our new island? Their old island's got a bunch of snow on it. What's easier? Staying on the island you already have where there's bananas galore, or just going to this frozen wasteland and trying to save your old island? If I was Donkey Kong, I'd be like, fine, keep it.
Yeah, it's kind of bananas.
Oh, no. That's not appealing. No more banana puns. Now, don't let me slip up. Oh, no. Now, if you're familiar with the Donkey Kong series, it really plays pretty much the same way. You have a partner on your back. You can switch them using the barrels. Different partners have different abilities.
There's 3 partners. There's Diddy, who works exactly like he does in the last game. He could use his jetpack, and in multiplayer, he could fire peanuts. Ranged weapons are the same for all characters, but they're just recolored. Just saying. Dixie could use her hairspin to glide a small amount and go up a bit. You might be using it more than Diddy's ability, as you could actually get height out of it.
Right, and that's going to be very helpful in this game.
Yes. Cranky will have the ability to do a brain bounce where he just bounces when he hits the ground. It's sort of like a bouncy ground pound, I don't know.
And he also tells all the characters to get off my lawn!
He does throw dentures, which is kind of weird.
Well, he is eating bananas, and you don't need dentures to eat bananas. I'm coming, my bananas!
By the way, he has a ton of them. I wonder how much money that costs. You know, I think he may be the most expensive partner in this game.
Now, we do want to say that this game, just like all the other Donkey Kong games, is very hard. Did you think the game was too hard?
It never got too hard that I just gave up, but it was very difficult.
Was it easier playing with 2 players or not?
It was easier for the most part, but you lose a lot of lives, and lives are nowhere near as plentiful as they are single player.
Because you have to use up 2 lives in order to have 2 players.
Yes, and you just keep reviving.
But it does help that they have extra lives and extra bananas so you can get more lives pretty much everywhere.
But you will have pretty low lives if you're playing multiplayer.
So most of the time you like playing single player?
I prefer multiplayer. It's just more fun that way, but single player is just also pretty fun. Okay, this is one thing I have to say about, and that is respawn time. They're pretty much the same as returns, but I find myself dying a lot. So that really stacks up. It isn't quite that quick. It takes a little while.
You mean the dun 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 dun, and then when they show the him going away and then coming back on the screen? That's what you're talking about?
Falling down and then fluttering up on a balloon.
Right.
Yeah.
You saying that they should have cut that animation and just gotten right back into the game.
Or maybe like made it be able to skip. When I was stuck in one portion, I tend to be mashing the A button.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, to help your character get through these very hard levels, you can buy stuff that would help your character get through it.
The items that you could buy basic lives along with automatic things that give you partners whenever you don't have them.
So Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. Would you buy, rent, or skip, Littlest Wiiviewer?
I think this is like a buy. It's a really fun game. There's a lot to do. There's secret exits to find, lots of collectibles to find. You should buy this.
There is just too much to do for a rental because there is a lot of collectibles. There's a lot of secret areas to find. It's a very hard game. It's going to be very challenging, and I definitely think that you should buy it now.